Every child has musical talent, but how do you reach that? And how do you give them the opportunity to develop that talent? I tend to think that if you want to take the time to do something, it's worth doing it really well. We've always been driven and have pushed ourselves to try to attain the very highest level of achievement in music, and we want the same for our students as well. We're going to say, is it in the right area? And now let's listen.
All students have the ability to learn music. All students have the ability to be musicians. And the youngest students can start this because they can learn to play by ear. We don't start note reading right away. We learn by listening, and then we develop from that point. It's kind of like learning a language. We speak to our children before we have them read and write. And this is the foundation of the Zuki method, and it works really, really well with our youngest beginners. And it gives them that foundation to excel and to progress.
From the beginning, I could play a very simple piece. Now I can play partly advanced pieces.
Each faculty member here is an accomplished musician in his or her own right on a very specific instrument. You don't have one teacher trying to teach multiple instruments.
Our faculty is top tier. They're fantastic musicians. They've spent their lives dedicated to music and honing their craft. They've performed all over the country and some all over the world and have fantastic educational experiences.
After starting here with all the professional help they have here, really I've gotten more musical as a musician, and my expression has been changed a lot.
They know how to work with individual students. They know how to cater to different age groups. They know how to cater to different personalities and to try to make it fun and get them engaged. They're not just following, a one-size-fits-all kind of recipe.
The New Jersey Academy of Music just not offer private lessons. It also does orchestra and performance classes. It's a very complete program, and it's been fun for my son to interact with other kids, see how they progress, and play with them.
I think it enriches your life in a lot of ways, and I have no expectations of them having to be professional concert pianists or what even instrument they'll end up with at the end of the day, but I wanted them, especially starting at a young age, just to be exposed to it, learn it, have that opportunity. I just think it's a great enrichment in life.
I think it's very good for memory, coordination, motor skills, for discipline, and it's also very rewarding when you play and then you get better, you do a lot of practice, but you see the results.
When I walk in, I just think that every day's gonna be a good day with music.
Music is an art that is ingrained in our culture, and it's so important that we keep this alive to be able to teach the next generation of students to love music, learn it really well, and being able to take that with them for the rest of their lives is quite an honor for me.
If you put an instrument in a child's hands at a very young age, and you give them the proper tools to be able to work with it and learn from it, and you give them lessons that inspire them, and you teach the parents how to work with the child to lead to success, it's a winning combination. And we are in such a privileged position to be able to take these students in this area and foster that talent. And we love what we do.